So what's really interesting is when we embarked on this article, we were actually just trying to understand what were some of the great leaders of industry doing right now to persevere and help their firms rise above the pandemic. And in the process, we actually began to realize that it was really more about a piece on agile leadership. And what does it mean to bring about agile leadership into the business of construction, during times like these? And so, really simply put, agile leadership is this ability to successfully lead teams and organizations through uncertainty, unprecedented times, or great challenges. And so we found in spending time with these incredible leaders a number of common threads around how they've persevered or how they've been able to perpetuate their businesses through agile leadership. So some great stories kind of emerged in these interviews. One of my favorites really was about the early days of when the pandemic first broke out. It came from Chris Ravelli, who is the president, CEO of Plant Construction out of the Bay Area. And their ability to maintain safety without missing a beat on productivity was remarkable. And he proudly pointed to the fact that what made that happen was the empowerment of his leadership council, a group that he had assembled a number of years prior to the pandemic. It's basically comprised of a group of senior superintendents. And by empowering them to quickly move forward on this balance of safety and well-being of workforce, but the maintaining of productivity, he was able to immediately unleash the experience and the caliber of these field leaders and essentially give him the assurances that those things were being met. Great story. To summarize, what we found in putting this together, first and foremost, this industry continues to amaze in its scrappiness and its ability to be resilient in times of uncertainty. And we certainly saw that in spades. But we also were able to see some unique competencies emerging in leadership that really seem to hold up incredibly well and having a significant impact in terms of perpetuating success, not only by a few leaders at the top, but across organizations. And the application of agile leadership really did, at the end of the day, play a significant role in navigating this uncertainty that we're facing in today's pandemic, but could very well be critical with future black swan events.